Hey everyone, Brad's World Coins here, and I have purchased a package from eBay. This is a bit of a heavy one. I found somebody online that was selling a bag of 50% or greater percent silver foreign coins. They listed it at $150, stating that it's got about $184 worth of silver in it, but because it's all different percentages, they were offering a discount. They were going off of the spot value at like $23 or $24 an ounce. And I came in and I offered $80 for it, so a little bit more than half. He came back to me with $120. I noticed that he had another listing that I was interested in for $25 or best offer. And this guy doesn't sell coins very often, if at all. I saw 3 listings for coins. So I thought, okay, well, maybe he's trying to offload these. I will give him $135 for the pound plus of foreign silver coins. And I think he had 24 foreign coins from the 1800s, plus a roll of Wheaties and a couple currency notes. And he took it for $135, and here it is. So I have not opened this at all. I usually open these before I do the video, but I'm going to try a time lapse and see if that works. If it doesn't, well, I'll show you what it is after it's been opened. So here we go. Let's do the time lapse. Alright, so here we go. So there's just banknotes came in. It looks like there's 3 of them. So we have the government of Ceylon. That's Sri Lanka. This is 1 rupee from 1942. That's pretty cool. I don't have anything from Ceylon in the form of this currency. Looks like that's also from 1942. So this is 50 cents. Oh, not very colorful back. And this last one is 25 cents. I'll have to look into those and see what they're worth. But I'll probably keep them anyway. It's nice that they have serial numbers, so. Looks like he's on the verge of laughing. Alright, so we got our circulated roll of wheat cents. That's not a wheat cent. Okay, there's a wheat cent. Oh, cool. I'll take a 2009. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll look through these and I'll get back to you. So not a bad spread. I was expecting 40s and 50s, and we got the 50s right there. We got the top row here is Philadelphia mints and Denver mints. No 55s. But here we've got the 40s. We got 41s, 42S, 44s, 45, 45D, 46D, NP, 47, 49. There's a 2009 over there. And then I was amazed at how many we got up here. So, this is our row of 30s. We got 34s, 35, 36, 37, 38, 29, 18, 25, 23. Where's that 24? That's 23. And a 20. I'm very pleased with this wheat roll. I might have filled some spots. Let me check. Well, I forgot my wheat penny book only goes to 41. But these two fit in my book now. I'm pretty happy with that. And of course, everything pre-40 is always worth nice. So, we'll see where that goes. Alright, well, next, let's go through the foreign coins. I know I'm making you guys wait for this. I still want to weigh that and see if that's over a pound like you said it was. Alright, so these are the 1800s coins. So what do we got here? Ooh, some of those definitely look like they're from the 1800s. Alright, so this one fell out. We got Argentina, 2 centavos. 1891. That looks like that's in pretty decent shape, to be honest with you. Nice. Always wanted one of these, because I've seen a few in the appraisals that I've been doing. And that looks fantastic. Cool. Alright. Let's go over here. We got Switzerland, 1894, the 10 centimes. That's not centimes, that is Rappen. 10 Rappen from Switzerland. And that was out of nickel. Now, nickel silver, I just saw this exact coin, except it was in a little bit better shape, but it was bent. The 20 centimes from 1850. It is out of nickel silver, but this one is blown out. And that's not 20 centimes, that is 20 Rappen. Again, it's the same size as this one. So yeah. Wait, that's a 10. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. We got another Switzerland coin, 1855 Rappen in nickel silver. Again, that's pretty worn out. This giant one from Turkey. This is 5 piastres. And they're saying this is from 1810. It's in decent condition. I believe the CU there is mentioning that it's copper. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but yeah, that's Ottoman Empire, or Turkey. And we got Spain. That's pretty dark. They're saying 1861 on that. Goodness. That is just really dark. I can hardly see it in person. And there's another Spanish coin, 1 peseta. That's probably in silver. Yep, 1885. Nice. I think that's probably 83.5% silver if I remember correctly. Nice condition. So I already got silver coins, plus it's in the 1800s. We got 1 kopeck from Russia. Let's see if maybe zooming in this way is better. There we go, 1899. Pretty cool. And 1895, 1 kopeck. There we go, that's a little bit better detail. I wonder if you can get better detail now that that's zoomed in. Alright, so let's zoom into that Spain one again. Cool. And then the kopecks were this way. So there's 1895, 1 kopeck. And 1899, I think. Yeah. And that was 1/4 of a kopeck. Pretty cool. And let's see if I can figure out what these are from the back. It's an 1861 2 centesimi. That's probably Italy. And 2 centavos. That might be Argentina. No, that's Peru. I was right on the Italy one though. 1861. And there's your Peru from 1864. Wow, that's old. And we go over here. We got Victoria on the front. So this has got to be a halfpenny. 1862. And 8 doubles. 1864 from Guernsey. I don't have any of those. I've seen them and I've wanted them. So there's a halfpenny. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should flip that over. Very nice coin from Guernsey. Cool. And that's just one page. So that we got 12 coins, 13 coins, including the loose one. And then the other one. Let me zoom out so you guys can see what's going on. So this one looks like we got 11 coins in here. Cool. Now let me pause it and take these out so you guys can see them a little bit better. Alright, we'll start with France. 10 centimes from 1871. That is looking pretty decent. Very nice. 1853, 5 centimes. Whew. That 1853. That is like BU condition. Look at that. I've never seen one in this condition. They're always like, you can hardly even see the eagle. Wow. Whew, that's a wonderful find. 1841 from France, 1 centime. That's not 1 centime, that's 5 centimes. Yeah, this is why I don't trust people's labels. Alright, France, it says 5 centimes, and again, look at that condition. 1896. It's a beautiful headdress. 5 centimes. Whew. That is pretty. Mind you, I only had one picture to go off of these things, and it was quite distanced. But I knew at $25 for 24 1800 coins and a roll of wheat cents and some paper money, that $25 was a killer deal on that. 1859 Canadian cent. Like, I knew they were mostly copper, but I did see a few silver in there. The silver peseta from Spain and a couple of the older Switzerland ones. Nice, I got a bank token from Canada. Nice. Pennyhaven had one like this, and he showed me it, and he's got it one that's in spectacular condition. It looks almost mint. This one's a little bit more worn out, but it's the same style as his, and I was jealous. I wanted one, so now I got one. Very nice. Belgium, 1856, 5 centimes. Man. These are some great condition coins for the age. Wow. Most of the copper I get from this old is not hardly visible. And that's even got some toning. 1851 one cruiser. Man, that is pretty. Holy cow. This is a great collection. I am floored at this deal that I just got. 1885 from Austria. 5/10 cruiser? Wouldn't that be a half cruiser? About uncirculated. Well, 5/10. Okay, yeah. I'll have to look that one up. I don't have one like this. But man, those are some beautiful old coins. $1816, one cruiser. Nice. And a 4th cruiser. Awesome. Well, I'm happy with that. I know I spent $135 on all this, so this probably isn't worth the $135 alone. But, I mean, the wheat cents were great. All of these were great. Paper money was great. That was well worth the $25 there. So if I can get the melt value of this to be over, let's see, $110, I'd be super happy. So let's get out the scale and find out if we made it or not. So let me get this out. Alright, so I'm going to put a tare on it. Actually, let's go through the modes. There's ounces. So that is 16.25 ounces, which is over a pound. Let's put the tare on here so that way we know how much is that 0.25 was bag versus coins. Alright, so the bag was 0.13 ounces. So that is over a pound of silver coinage. And yeah, I'm excited to break this down for you. So, let's get to it. Alright, so I've separated it by country first. We've got Austria here, and Australia, and this is Belgium, and Brazil. It's Belgium and Brazil. Canada, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Egypt, France, Prussia or Germany, Guatemala, Haiti, India, Iran. That's 1786, and that one is Mexico. That thing slicked out, but that is definitely Mexico, and that whole pile is Mexico. We got Morocco, and the Netherlands, Newfoundland, New Zealand, Panama, Philippines, Russia, South Africa, Spain. This was Sweden, Turkey, the UK, Uruguay, and Venezuela. I love this distribution, and as I was looking through it, tons from the 1800s. And I'm pretty sure more than half of this, I'm going to guess about 70% of this is 90% silver. I definitely made my money back. But let me rearrange it some more and give you the piles of the silver percentage. Alright, here's the breakdown. 37.5%, 40%, 50% silver, 60%, 64%, 68%, 72%, 75%, 80%, 83.3%, 83.5%, 86.8%, 89.6%, 90%, 90.27%, and 91.7%, and 92.5%. I think I got a steal. All of this melted, just melt value is $299 and change. And I bought that, plus all of this, and a few of these are silver, which I haven't done the silver value for yet. All of that for $135. I made it big. Oh, sorry, none of that. Woohoo! Before we get into my favorites that I saw in the silver hoard, I just want to say I'm floored. I feel like I robbed this guy, but also I don't feel like I did because he should have looked into what he gave me. Yeah. Numismatic value on this hoard is $1,353.42 from what I could find on Numista, and what I couldn't find on Numista I found on eBay. That is 10 times the amount I spent. 10 times. The melt value was more than 2 times the amount that I spent on all of this. As I show you these, one of these coins is worth more than I spent. I think actually 2 of these coins are worth more than I spent. Yeah. So, let's get into them. Start with this right here. This is from Austria. And this is 10 Cruiser from 1872. 10 Cruiser 1872. Beautiful condition. But only worth about $3.50. Here's 20 Cruiser 1868. Worth about $5. And maybe the numismatic value is a little bit less because a lot of these coins look like they were polished or cleaned. But boy, do they shine, and boy, do they have a ton of details. When you get that old, you kind of expect it. I always love Australian coins. Something about a kangaroo and an emu on the back. That's great. So this is your standard florin from Australia. 1944, which puts us at about $10, $10.25 on that. 92.5% silver. Alright. This took me a little bit to figure out. A really cool symbol on the front. And man, those crown details are awesome. The details on all of this coin are awesome. And then you see the 200 on the back and you're like, what the heck? 1864? This is from Brazil. You can see the BRAS period right there. So this is from Brazil. This is a 200 Reais. It's 91.7% silver. And it's worth about $11.50 according to Numista and the other sources I looked at. This is also from Brazil. 1906. And this is worth about $15. This is a 500 Reais. This is 90% silver. Moving on, Canada. It's a 10 cent. And it's just in great condition. You can see the crown is just wonderful. 1936. I mean, it's a Canadian cent, but boy, is it shiny. Now this one is almost worn down to the core. This is an 1880 H 10 cent, which is where'd it go? Oh. It's in terrible condition. This is in terrible condition. But it's still worth about $25 because 1880H was a low mintage year. It's rare. So that is a nice find. Moving on. Go on to Colombia. This one's a bit worn as well. That whole centerpiece is worn. So 90% silver right there. And I know it's from Colombia because it says Bogota there. And this is from oh goodness, which one is it? Oh. I looked this one up. And it was only in this design in 1866. It's got a nick there, but still pretty cool. And that one is worth $25 as well. So the date and the amount of what it is would have been there. So this is a 1 decimal. Moving on. 1848. This is counterstamped. You can zoom in on that counterstamp. This is from Costa Rica. And this is from 1917. Sorry, no, 1848. Whoops, wrong coin. It's a counterstamped coin, and this is worth about $53 from what I saw on eBay. That's pretty awesome. This one is from 1917. I got them confused. Also from Costa Rica. This is 10 centavos. And this one has a low mintage, under 100,000 minted, and I saw on eBay this one went for $165. $165 for this little thing. The size of my thumbnail. But it's in great condition, it's a rare date. People want it. That paid for my investment there. Alright, here we've got 25 centavos from Costa Rica. This is 1864. It's kind of smoothed out and X'd out a little bit. But I looked on NGC, $150 in fine condition. Fine to very fine. I don't know if it's that much though, because this looks really smooth out here. But still, pretty nice. Another from Costa Rica, so this is counterstamped as well. The original date's down here, 1889, but then they later counterstamped it in 1923, and they did this to a lot of things. So they counterstamped it to be worth 50 centimos, when it used to be 25 centavos. You can kind of see that there. Yeah, there's a 25 centavos counterstamped on top of it. And this is worth about $10, unfortunately. There were only 100,000 minted in 1889 of the 25 centavo, but the counterstamp kind of changed the value there. Continuing with Costa Rica, we get some bigger silver. This is 1890. So this is right here. That's what we should be seeing here. So yeah, I doubt that's in fine condition. That's way too smoothed out. This is 50 centavos. It's got some damage down there, so I can see why it might have been cold. But still, 50 centavos, this is worth about $10. That was 1890. Oh, sorry, that one was worth $20. This is worth about $20. Here we got even bigger Costa Rican silver. Oops. Here we've got even bigger Costa Rican silver from 1875. This is a 50 centavo piece. See, it's pretty worn, but worth about 10 bucks. Really cool to see that big silver. We got another one right here too. A little bit better condition. Same date. Probably about 10 bucks. I really like that tree. That's cool. Alright, we're going to zoom back in for this one. We got this from Prussia. This is upside down. This is 2.5 silver groschen from 1843. It's 37.5% silver and worth about $4.50 because it's pretty worn. Still a really cool coin, 1843. I'm loving these dates. We got some more Victoria. The Empress. It is from India. We got some damage up there because somebody put a hole in it and somebody plugged the hole. This is a half rupee from 1884. And I saw this go on eBay in this condition at about $30. NGC says it's about $100, but with that damage up there, that's probably not realizable, definitely. Alright, moving on to Mexico. 25 centavos. We got 90.27% silver there. Got the famous eagle, it's kind of worn down, 1886. Pretty nice coin. 1886, this was at $20. This thing is really worn down. But it's the oldest coin in there. Let's see if we can find the date. There it is. Right there. And that is 1785. This is a 2 real coin. You can't see the pillars, the Spanish pillars that you would normally see. So, let me look for it. This is normally what you'd see on the back, kind of those pillars and the crest in the middle. Not quite the same, but I think you've seen a few of my videos where they've got the 2 reals and a bunch of different symbols there. And they usually have España in there, because that's Spain's symbol. But yeah, this thing's worn very smooth, and as such, it's not worth much over melt value. So, really cool that you can still see the date. Maybe you'll get $10 out of this. So you can still see the date and identify it. But this is definitely a P01, a poor 1 grade. And then another Mexican. This is, how many centavos? Goodness. 20 centavos. And this is, what's the date? $18.45. That has a 1 real. Again, very worn down. It's a 1 real. Pretty worn down from 1845. 90.27% silver. Probably about 10 bucks. Alright. Let's get to something that you can actually see a little bit more detail. This is Morocco. My first Moroccan silver. 10 francs. That's so beautiful. This is probably between 1929 and 1934. This is 68% silver. And worth about $16.50 numismatically. That's what all these prices are. I'm not worrying about melt values on these. New Zealand, 1 shilling. These are somewhat common, but you don't see that much detail on the skirts very much. That is in beautiful condition. Beautiful. Nice crown up there too, King George. Very nice. So, this was 1933. 1 shilling, 50% silver, but in great condition. I'm saying $31 on this for NGC. Or not NGC, sorry. From Numista. Then we got the Kiwi. Again, New Zealand, 1939. I didn't have any of these Kiwis. Did I say 1939? That's 1935. Sorry. Blah. This is 1 florin, 50% silver. And again, in great condition. Numista is saying about $17.50 for this. I love it. I love the Filipino silver when the Americans are there. And I love this old shield. I don't have very many of this old shield. It's 1918, 50 centavos. It's in decent condition. It's not the best, but still. $1918 San Francisco Mint. There's the S there. It's a lot easier to find on this than the smaller ones because it's a bigger piece of silver. $23.50. All right, this is from South Africa. No, sorry, wrong one. This is from Russia. 1823 10 kopeck. It's decently worn down, but still very nice coin. You can see the double-headed eagle there. And the 1823 and the 10 kopecks, definitely. So I saw this on eBay for about $10. Whoops. Now it's $9. This one's from South Africa. There we go. 2.5 shillings. This is 92.5% silver, and it's a big one. 2.5 shillings from 1884. Or is it 1894? 1894. Man, my eyes are going bad. I'm sorry, guys. Decent condition. It's got some slices through it, but still the details are there, which is more than I can say about a lot of this hoard. But a little over $20 for this. The last one I'm spotlighting, this is 1/16 Riksdaler. As you got the 1/16 there. This is from Sweden. And these were minted in between 1845 and 1855. That's Oscar the First on there. It's 75% silver. And I'd value this at about $5. So, let that join the hoard there. And wow. Look these up, and I'm just stunned. I'm going to have to cut down this video because it was a lot of film. A lot of film because I just kept on dropping my jaw at how did I get so lucky. This was a truly amazing haul. Like, these 24 coins that I ended up getting for, oh, and this, and those, for 15 bucks, essentially, there. Because the silver was 120 bucks. And all this, I still found a coin in here for, you remember this one? Man, that was an amazing find. And it's worth about $75. $75 for this. And I don't blame him. That's an amazing coin. But it wasn't amazing to the guy who sold it to me. So, I will take much better care of it than he ever would. Or she, whoever it was. Thanks for joining me on this eBay purchase. I'm glad to share it with you. I don't think I'm ever going to score this big ever again. I took a gamble and I won huge. Thanks again for watching. This has been Brad, and these are definitely my world coins. See you next time.